What is up, everybody? So this is a video I've been wanting to do for a very long time. I've been stating I want to do it, but I've been busy or something's always come up to where I haven't been able to do it. But today I'm going to get this video started, and this will be sort of like a series of videos. I'm going to keep them down to about 20 minutes each because I don't want Brian Wood to make fun of me for making long videos anymore. So I'm going to keep this about 20 minutes. This is going to be my DC Universe video on my DC Universe collection. I'm also going to be doing a contest in between the videos. I'm not sure which video will have it, but it will be in between videos, and I will give all the information on how to win the contest to win a... I'm going to give away some DCU variants that I have in my collection. I'm going to give away a little prize pack. So if you guys want to win that, stay tuned. Also, if I get 20 likes on this video, 20 likes plus whatnot, I'll know that you guys want to see another one. If not, don't like. Just let me know you don't want to see another one. But I will showcase my collection, and I will go over ones that are rare, some that aren't rare, some that aren't even, well, I have one that's on a list. I have a few graded ones that I want to show you guys. So if you guys like it, give me a like and let me know you guys want to see more of these videos. But basically, let me give you the background on why I have so many DC Universe variants. Sorry, I'm getting a little tongue-tied. I currently have 912 DC Universe books in my collection. As far as I know, I have one of the biggest ones out there. Biggest ones. But anyway, so they're not all different. They are a collection where I have several copies of the same one. I probably have about 3/4 of the actual list of DCU variants, or 3/4 or more of the actual DCU variants that people know about. Like I said, I have one that's not even on a comprehensive list anywhere. It's a book that I found a while ago that I got from somebody it was a contact of mine that when he'd go out and look at collections, he would look for DCU variants just for me, just to sell them to me. But like I said, I have 912 different ones. The reason why I got into collecting DCU variants was because I was trying to collect the whole Death of Superman run with every single books. And then I had noticed on the Man of Steel 18, which is first appearance of Doomsday, or the first full appearance of Doomsday, that there was a DCU variant on there. And then when I was looking for other ones, other Death of Superman storyline, I saw other DCU variants on there, and I was like, wow, what's the significance with these? So I found out later on that there was more and more DCU variants, and so I just started collecting and collecting. So I've been collecting these variants pretty much for years, and I've been collecting them before most people even knew what they were, or that they were even a thing. So I've been collecting for a very long time. I remember talking to Trey Kenyon from Impressible Defects, or CBSI, that had talked about that Action Comics 686, and I had a couple copies. I sent him one because he had a really bad beater copy, so I sent him a mid-grade one. And I remember he told me that they were getting a comprehensive list together, and that if I wanted to finish my run, to finish it before he put the list out, because as soon as people knew, then everybody was going to be looking for him. So cat's out of the bag. I mean, people like CBSI have reported on it. Comic Tom 101, he's reported on them, and a lot of other people know about them now. I mean, I've heard certain YouTubers say that they're very rare. There's a lot out there that aren't as rare as people think they are, because there's some out there that are in abundance, but there are some out there that are really rare, that they're really hard to find, like very hard to find. Like I said, I've been searching for years, and I've been searching for these ones for a long time, and they have not popped up, or I've seen some that have popped up and I've missed them, and they don't pop up again for a very long time. So there are some out there, like I said, that are very rare and pretty hard to get a hold of. And a lot of these books are not in the best condition because again, they're so hard to find. People just toss them aside, didn't think they were worth anything, didn't even know that they were basically a certain set that like Toys R Us was putting out a long time ago. Most of these books, I don't know if you guys know, they came in combo packs. Most of them were sold at Toys R Us. They were reprints of, I guess, of books that they couldn't get rid of. So Toys R Us pretty much struck a deal with DC, and to make them different than like the new standard direct editions, they had the DC Universe logo on there. So that way you knew that they were sold through Toys R Us combo packs. So Toys R Us sold combo packs that were like a 20 book combo pack, and in some of those they even have like a first appearance of Harley Quinn. So they have Batman Adventures 12, and some of those combo packs I think from 1993 is the year that that combo pack came out. So if you guys find one of those packs, you might have a Harley Quinn in there. So yeah, so they came out 20 packs. They came out also with 2 packs. Some books only were in 2 packs like that, 2 packs. Like the Action Comics 686, I think it was mostly in a 2 pack from Toys R Us. So that's why that one was a little bit harder to find. But the other ones were in 20 packs. You can find 20 packs. They have the DCU logo on the outside of some of the books. But there are some 20 packs that don't have any DCU logo variants in there. So you got to be very selective in the packs that you do buy. I bought a pack before, and it probably had about, I'd say about 12 to 20 books in there were DCU variants in there. So I mean, not all the combo packs have DCU variants in them. There's some that have none at all. So just be very selective on the ones you get. But yeah, that's pretty much my background on how I started collecting them. That's how I've accumulated so many over the years. So like I said again, I'll be going over the ones that in my collection that are rare, ones that aren't rare. Like they also have a stickered variant on I think 3 different books, and those are extremely hard to find, extremely hard. I have 2 out of the 3 different ones that have stickers on them. Like I said, they're kind of weird because they actually have a sticker like put onto the where the barcode is at. I'm pretty sure if you wanted to counterfeit one, you could counterfeit one and put your own sticker on there. But I have 2 of the 3 that are on that comprehensive list that people have. So just stay tuned. Enjoy. Like I said, if you like it, just leave a like or a comment. Just let me know. And later on, I said, if I do make more of these videos, I will have a contest to give away some DCU variants. So appreciate you guys watching. So just pay attention, and I appreciate everything. See you guys in a little bit. Alright guys, so I'm going to start going over all the different books I have. When I hit certain books, I'll tell you if it was hard for me to find or if it's just a hard book to find in general. And I'll let you know if these books are in abundance or whatnot. Like I said, I'm going to keep these videos down about 20 minutes. If you like it, let me know that you guys like it, and I'll make the rest of the videos that I plan on doing just to showcase all my DC Universe variants. So just let me know if you have any questions about them or anything else. Let me know, and again, stay tuned for a contest I have if you guys want to see more of these. Alright, let's get started. First off, I got a lot of these Action Comics, different ones. Some of these are pretty hard to find, some were not too hard to find. There's some that are pretty much in abundance. So first we'll start off with this Action Comics number 684. I've got 2 copies of this. This is an early Doomsday appearance. I mean, there's nothing really else for me to say about it. But these pop up relatively frequently on eBay. I think somebody has a 9.8 graded one on there for about $350. But these pop up pretty frequently, so don't think that you won't be able to find one of these. So that's Action Comics 684. Next up I have here, this is Action Comics 686. This one was a pretty hard one to find. I've had 6 copies of this. I gave one away, and I currently have 5 copies of this now, but it's Action Comics 686. The way you can notice that besides just the DC Universe logo in the corner there, the way you can find it is that where it says Supergirl, it's white. So that's how you know the difference with that one. So I mean, a lot of people go past a lot of these DCU variants because the logo is down at the bottom, right? So it's down here at the bottom. And a lot of people, when they're going through back bins, that they're just running by a lot of the books, and they don't look all the way at the bottom to see the DC Universe logo variant. So that's why a lot of shops and stuff don't know that these really exist unless somebody tells them about it. But like I said, when people are shooting through the tops, they don't notice it. But an easy way for you to find out, like a lot of these DCU variants, the logos will be different colors. So like I said, if you see the Supergirl 686 in white, that the Supergirl's in white, then you know it's a DC Universe variant. That way you don't have to look all the way down to the bottom to see like, oh, this is a DC Universe variant or not. So like I said, just look out for the tops. They're white, and that's where you'll definitely notice the DCU variant. Excuse me, guys. Trying to keep these all in alphabetical order that I have them in. All right, next up is Superman Action Comics 695. I have 3 different ones of this. This one is a very easy one to find. Well, why am I so bad right there? Okay. This one's a very easy one to find. So a lot of these I picked up in collections. That's why I have so many of them. Sometimes I do find them at shops. I mean, if I find them in a decent shape, but if they're crappy shape, I'll leave them. But if I find them in a decent shape, then I'll take it for like $1 or whatever, because a lot of them don't know. But a lot of these ones, especially the messed up ones, I've gotten them in collections, so that's why I've kept them. But other than that, I mean, if they're crappy and I see them at a shop, I mean, I'll definitely leave them behind because I don't want that crap. Because I got too many as it is. All right, next up is Action Comics 696. I have 4 of these also. So let me start giving you guys a close-up of these so that way you guys can see them better. But there's 696 right there. Sorry about that shine, guys. But 696. That one is very easy to find. So, like I said, the ones that are hard to find, look for those ones. But the ones that are easy to find, I mean, don't waste your time because they will literally pop up like all the time. They pop up very frequently, and you shouldn't have any issues finding them. The 697, this one pops up pretty frequently too. There's 697 right there. Got 2 of those. So those aren't hard to find. Next one up is 698. Hold on, guys, trying to situate this freaking thing. All right. Next up is 698. I have 5 copies of that. It's a pretty cool cover. I don't know who drew all these covers, but it's a pretty cool cover. But I got 5 copies of that. Show you the cover up close, just so you guys remember these. A lot of times, if you guys go and, like when you guys see enough of these, because I've seen enough of them to know what covers are DC Universe logos or not. And so whenever I go through them back bins, I'll stop and look and then check out the bottoms because I know about what era and what the covers look like. So I'll tend to just browse through that era of books just to grab them. All right, let's see here. All right, next up is 699. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 copies of that. So, as you can guess, this book is not hard to find. I find this one in collections all the time, like literally all the time. I find them in collections. This one's very prevalent. So, like I said, this one you'll eventually come up on this one. Next up here is 700, Action Comics 700. So this one comes up pretty frequently too. This one is a square bound book. You guys see that right there? It's square bound. So there's actually 2 different versions of this. All right, this is the regular version. So I got 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now these you will find pretty frequently also in people's long boxes. They also came in a combo pack. It was a 5 combo pack. I forgot which one it was, but there was a lot of these combo packs. The one that's hard to find because, like I said, there's 2 versions of this. All right, so this is the regular one. Got 7 copies of that. And this one's a harder one to find. I have 3 copies. I have 1 graded, but I have these 2 here. This is another 700. All right. The difference between the other 700 and this one, I just want to show you guys the difference between the 2. So this one's all yellow here, and this one's gold here. All right. Some people on eBay, for some reason, I have no idea why they do this, but they'll list this as a platinum, the platinum variant. There is no platinum variant. There's only the 700A, 700B, which is a 700B. This is the gold variant. All right. This was much harder to find. People have these on eBay for about, they range about 70 to 100 is what people are asking for them. These ones are a lot harder to find, the gold variants. So if you guys come up on a gold variant for $1, hey, you guys make a quick flip or save it for a rainy day. But they average around 70 to $100. Like I said, I have 3 of these. I will show all my graded ones that I have after this. I don't have a lot of graded ones, but I got a few. So just stay tuned. If I get that far, I'm just letting you guys know. But I have 2 of those, 3 of those, I mean. But yeah, these ones are much harder to find. So 700 gold variant. This is 700B. All right, guys. So that one's harder to find. All right, next up here, I got. Woo! Yeah. So I got number 701, Action Comics 701. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 copies. So again, this is another one that is not hard to find, guys. You guys will find these in people's long boxes like crazy, like I have. And I've also found some in a lot of stores, but like I said, if they're crappy, I will leave them. But most of these I've gotten in collections, so this one is not hard to find at all. Like I said, unless I've been very, very lucky to get 8 of them, this one is not hard to find at all. Alright, let's see what we have here. This one's Action Comics number 702. I've got 2 copies of this. This one isn't the hardest to find. I mean, it pops up from time to time. It's not really hard to find. I don't have a lot of them, but this one's relatively easy to find. So 702. Next up I have here is 703, Action Comics 703. I have 2 of these. And this one's, again, this one isn't very hard to find. It pops up from time to time pretty frequently on eBay. Oh, yeah, I was going to tell you guys when I got to it. So another way you guys can find these DCU Universe variants is up here on the top sometimes. You see how it has the DC Universe little logo up there? It says DC Universe. Not all of them have the DC Universe logo, so they're not considered DC Universe logo variants unless they have the logo in the UPC box. But they do have a few of these where they say DC Universe up top, so that will let you know, hey, take a look at the bottoms, and it is a DC Universe variant. All right, so pay attention to that, guys. Sometimes it'll be up here at the top left of the comic book, but just because it says DC Universe doesn't necessarily mean it is DC Universe logo variant. All right, guys, but just to keep you guys aware. All right, next up I have here is 704. We've got 2 copies of that, Action Comics 704. That one, it also pops up on eBay pretty frequently. You can find that one in long boxes also. That one pops up relatively a lot. Superman Action Comics 707. This one also pops up. Pops up sometimes. I mean, it's a cool looking cover to me. It's a cool looking cover. I really like the cover. Superman's fighting against, I don't know, I guess the dude's name is the Dragon, but I mean, it's a cool cover. It's not hard to find, so you guys can find this pretty frequently. Sorry I'm taking so long, guys, but I want to keep these in order, so I've got all these in alphabetical order, so I don't want to misplace them. All right, next up is Action Comics number 708. Got 2 copies of that. This one also is pretty easy to find. If you search eBay right now, you'll definitely find one. 709. I haven't seen very many of these. Not necessarily that they're rare, but I've never really seen them on eBay, or probably haven't really searched for them. But if I usually have one of them, then they're probably a little bit harder to find. So this one is a little bit harder to find. This is Action Comics 709. Really cool cover. I don't know who he's fighting against. I don't know if it's the same dragon dude. Oh, it says Guy Gardner loses it. I don't know what the storyline is. I don't know if Guy Gardner just turns nuts and he's fighting against Superman or what's going on, but it's a pretty cool cover. I think this is when Guy Gardner becomes the warrior, or whatever the hell it is, Guy Gardner warrior. But pretty cool cover. Like I said, this one's not the easiest one to find. It doesn't pop up as frequently as some of the other ones. I'm not necessarily saying that this one's rare, but it's a little bit harder to find. All right, this cover, I want to get another one of these because this one's really jacked up looking. But this one is not hard to find either. This is 710. This one pops up pretty frequently on eBay. This one, I just haven't bought another one because they're on there so much. I know I can get one later on if I want to, but I'm looking for a near mint plus copy. So that's why I just have this one that I've probably found in a collection somewhere. And I'll buy one off eBay or somewhere else unless I get a better copy when I go hunting. But this one I know I can get pretty easily on eBay, so that's why I only have one of them. But I'll definitely find another one of these later because this one's pretty dirty on the spine. I don't know if you guys can see there or whatnot, but the spine is pretty dang dirty, so I'll get one of those later on, like I said. Next up here is another one I found a lot of. It's Action Comics number 712. Got 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 copies. So again, this is one that pops up very frequently. So don't buy it off eBay. Find it in a long box for $1. All right. So I'm going to show you guys one more book from my collection. It's because I'm hitting about 20 minutes already just for showing you books alone. But this video is, like I said, I want to keep the videos around 20 minutes. So with the intro and everything that I did, it's hitting around 20 minutes. I don't know exactly because I made cuts in the video. But it's getting there. So I'm going to let me show 2 more books. All right, this one right here is Action Comics 713. This one is not difficult to find, but it doesn't pop up as much. This one's not necessarily rare, but I don't see it as much. So this is one to look out for, Action Comics 713. It doesn't pop up a whole lot. This one's probably in very fine plus condition. I'll always keep my eyes open for this, but 713, a little bit harder to find if you guys are looking for one. All right, now this will be the last book I show from this one. It's a really cool cover. I really like this cover. This cover is awesome, and all these books I have are near mint plus condition except for one. It's a very fine condition, but I really like this book. This book is freaking awesome. It's a really awesome Joker cover. I have 5 copies of this, but I really like this Joker cover. That is Action Comics 714. Really awesome Joker cover. Like I said, I have 5 copies of this. This one was also sold, I think, in a 5-pack. So if you guys find that 5-pack, it'll be in there. One of these 5-packs. But it's really awesome looking. Look how cool that Joker cover is. Joker in his little Superman outfit. I think that's really awesome. But this is 714. So like I said, this is the last book. Like I said, if you guys want to see more videos of this, let me know. Give me a like. Give me a comment. If this is your first time watching, please subscribe. I literally have 4 long boxes altogether full of DC Universe variants. Like I said, I have 912 books. Right? So if you guys want to see more, let me know. Give me a holler. I appreciate you guys watching. Thank you guys for your comments. All the likes. I appreciate it. Peace.